It's the real-world issues that will decide the overall result in this election. Here in Peterborough-Kawartha, that ranges from the fiscal to the social. 26 overdose deaths so far in 2019, yet no safe injection site in this riding of 118,000. And the people are politically engaged. Voter turnout in 2015 was 74%. That is higher than the national average. Annie Bergeron-Oliver joins me now. Annie, there's a good reason why they call this a bellwether.
Well, that's right, Lisa. You know, this riding really does have a knack for picking political winners, and it's not just about partisan loyalty. The road to victory for any federal party runs through Ontario, and in Peterborough-Kawartha, voters almost always choose the victor. In all but 4 federal elections since 1953, the local MP has been from the party that formed government.
It's good to alternate. It's very good for democracy.
I kind of changed with the weather, I suppose.
I don't know at this time. I think a lot of people might not know who they're voting for.
Just an hour and a half outside Toronto, Peterborough is a crucial riding for parties testing the pulse of the must-win province. A third of federal seats are in Ontario, many in the suburban 905.
The reality is about 60 to 70% of the ridings will never change hands. So this is about micro battles across the country.
Incumbent Miriam Monsef has name recognition. In 2015, she received 43% of the vote. But her time in cabinet, especially on electoral reform, produced mixed results.
What I hear at the doors a lot is people's fears and anxieties about what's happened with the Ontario election. That seems to be top of mind for people. So the motivation for folks is a bit different this time.
Conservative Michael Skinner came second to Monsef in 2015.
The pink areas here are areas that we didn't get a lot of support last time, so we want to really focus.
He says his team learned from that loss.
50% of the people are still undecided, so it is a big number. And coming from the last campaign, I saw that those decisions become fairly close to the end. I think we've got a very informed electorate.
The NDP has only ever won once.
The very first thing that everyone mentions is climate change.
But with voters focused on the environment and affordable housing, Candice Shaw is optimistic the statistics will change. Most of the people we talked to said they won't make a decision about who they're voting for several more weeks. And that, Lisa, is just because they need more time to do research.
This is quite a winning streak here, though, Annie, and a lot of pressure on the community.
It is. This community hasn't been wrong since 1980, and they're very proud of that fact. And in that election, they actually picked the Progressive Conservatives, but it was Pierre Elliott Trudeau who formed a Liberal majority government.
There is an irony. All right, interesting piece. Thanks so much, Annie.